Hi everyone, Emma here. I am so excited to show you how to bezel one of these ornaments. So these were the ornaments that we made in a previous video, and I showed it to you on this white Christmas ball. So the idea is we're going to put one of these on one side and one on the other side. But in the meantime, I thought these look so amazing. Now, first of all, they look so amazing. You can just put them on and I will show you how to assemble it. We're going to add a little embellishment here and a little embellishment here to attach it to the top and to the sides so they don't flop around. And I'm just going to leave the bottom open. Uh, that might mean that you could actually pull it off and put it on a different color ball, whatever, or use them as ornaments. But in the meantime, so I'm going to show you how to bezel it. So they just look amazing. This nice, beautiful round circle, that'd be cool to put something in there. So that's what I did with these. So all of the others, I have all my Christmas balls ready. So I have to say, this is so strange not posting more than one video a week. I don't know if I'll ever get used to that. Let me know what you guys like, if you like more than one video a week or just one video a week is fine. I know people are busy right now with the holidays. So I'm not getting a lot of views and stuff like that on my videos. So that's kind of why I kind of went to one to two videos a week. But also, I'm busy making Christmas stuff for my family. So I'm making these Christmas balls for my nieces. So I was hoping to get a whole bunch, almost like maybe 6 balls each. But honestly, I have enough of these for 8 balls, and I wanted to make a set for my sister, so she'll get, there's 8 of these, which means there's actually only 4 balls. So there's 4 balls of the one color, and then this is what I did for the silver. Ta-da! So the silvers are already bezeled, ready to go. I should show you the back. This is what the back looks like. And you know what? I'm just realizing I've done these a little differently. So I put these little beads, these little bugle beads to the back for this one, which worked out fine. But you know what? I think this works out better and it's less work. So that's what we're going to do. So let me, we'll put these aside. That's good that I flipped that over. I actually did some prep work before this video, but I have so many things on the go. I'm working on Kath's present and it's looking amazing, but I figured out that I can't do it on camera. It's just way too delicate. So working on that. So let's grab, what did I have on here? 2 for 6. So it uses the same amount, so 6. These are 5, 6. Let me tell you which. These are bugles. That's not what's there. That's from another container, and I can't remember. These are 6 millimeter long bugles, and I think these are ivory color. So it doesn't really matter. So here are some that I use the 3 mil, and you don't see the bugle from the front, so you can't see it. So you don't have to worry, you can use any. I mean, you can kind of see it there on the side, but your Christmas ornament's going to be on the tree, so you won't see it. And yeah, it kind of blends a bit. So let's take a look at what we have. So there's our example, and this is what we're going to work with. So we're going to start with, I have size 11/0 beads, and I've just matched the same beads that I'm using here. Again, you don't see it from the front, but if you're picky, you want to keep it the same. So we have some of those 11/0s. I'm using the dragon thread number 6, and when you're going through bugles, and because you go through them multiple times, you might want to use a size 5. I do have some size 5, but it's kind of a trade-off. I feel like the size 6 is a little firmer, so it's more rigid. With the size 5, it's super soft. I'll show you a piece here that I have. So this is super soft. So I just find it a bit flimsy unless I'm going through multiple things. And since we are holding in this lovely bezel, you don't want to have it loose and fall out and crack. So I just put a little less than an arm's width. You don't need even that much, but I didn't want to end up with not enough thread. So you're going to start by loading on your, let's move these guys out of the way. And of course you need your bezel. This is a size 14 Rivoli, Swarovski Rivoli, and these are lovely gifts that I got from Kath from the UK. She sent me a ton of these, so I'm sure she doesn't mind that I'm using them for my niece's ornaments. So let's go ahead. We're going to start with the bugles. So pick up a bugle and then an 11-0. Let's enlarge this a bit. Move these guys over like that. So, and just keep going until you have all of them on there and separated by an 11-0. There. Yeah, so I'm curious to know what people think about how often to post videos. My videos are different than a lot of people where I don't do a lot of editing, and sometimes even I don't do a lot of preparation. Okay, so we have them all on, but we're going to add one more, which will come around here because we're going to create a circle. So we're going to add one more 11-0. That, and bring it down to the end. And I don't leave a tail. You can use a stop bead and leave a tail, but I like to get my knot in there right away and take care of it that way. So I'm going to create a knot, and let me just tilt this so I don't go to frame. So make your first knot like that, and you're going to do another knot. I always put 3 in these, and I'll tell you why. I've done 2, and maybe I should start doing 2 again, but I've done 2 and it's come undone. So when you're working on something, but so you can see that is not coming undone at all. So maybe we'll leave it at 2. So now I'm just going to burn this. And I suck at using this burner. I stopped using it because it was, I had put new batteries in, and it was so strong that it was burning the thread all the way through everything. I've never seen it. Only me, as my wife says, only me can get silly stuff like that happening. Okay, so I'm going to go through the first set of a bead and a bugle. I'm going to ignore this knot. I'm going to leave it where it is in between the bead and the next bugle, and I'll tell you why. Normally in a design that you're going to see, I will pull it in and hide it into a bead or something, but that will just interfere with us going around, and because it's at the back, you're not going to see this. So that's why I've left it, in case you're wondering. So just gently pull that through. So now we're going to go through this 11-0, and we're going to pick up 3 11-0s. Pick up 1, 2, 3. You're going to go through this 11-0. You're going to go through the bugle and through the next 11-0, like that. And we're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep adding 3 to each one of those. And again, these don't have to be pulled very tight. You do have to coax them into position though, like that. This is like, to me, the easiest way you can bezel your crystals. And if this is something you're not going to see, then you don't care. Now, if you're particular and you want to do some peyote to bezel your crystals, you can do that, but this is a lot quicker. So go back. We picked up 3. You're going to go back through that same 11-0 you just came out of. Go through the bugle and then through the next 11-0, like that. And let me make sure this is in focus. So, like that. Yeah, so I'm curious to know what people are up to and if they're busy and what's going on, or if they've been off of YouTube for a while, or I'm kind of curious. I was feeling a bit overwhelmed with things I had to do, and I also have doctor's appointments going on as well through it, every week. And so it's been, and trying to get fit, get back into the pool and the gym. So I haven't had a lot of time, although I've been doing a lot of stuff. Wait till you see some of this stuff. So let me know what you want to see. Here's the other thing. I'm kind of at a, I don't know if it's like a artist block where I know what I want to do, but it's may not be what you want to see. So if you're sick of seeing Christmas ornaments, let me know. I can do that on my own, or do them for some of the people that like it, but make sure to do some other stuff. So I'm sure you're probably interested in bracelets. That seems to be the thing that I do the most of, and I kind of miss doing them. And I have, maybe 10 of them. I'm just going to do this in 2 steps here because the knot is right here, and I don't want to stick my needle through the knot. So we'll just pull this through first, adjust that, so we're almost done. So we're going to go through our bugle and try and avoid that knot. There we go. Yeah, so let me know what you're interested. I did get an email from, and I'm trying, the name is just at the tip of my tongue. She mentioned that she had seen one of my videos where I suggested I would do a AliExpress video. So let me know if that's an interest. I think what I'd like to do is do a purchase and have people make suggestions as to what they want to get on AliExpress. And in the video, I'll do a search and we'll try and find stuff. And then we'll go from there. And whatever I get back, I will do a giveaway. And then the stuff that we got from AliExpress, or that we ordered together from AliExpress, will go for a giveaway, plus I'll add a bunch of stuff of my own. Okay, so we've gone around and we've added the 3 seed beads to each of the spots, and you can see this is going to fit in there. And we'll put our crystal there so you can get an idea. And like that. So it looks quite big. Let me see here. What did I do with the gray one? Yeah, it's fine. It's right on the edge. Did I do 2, 4, 6? Yeah. Okay, it just looks weird this way. There. It's just misshapen. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're not going to put our crystal in yet, but we're going to start putting this in. So actually, we're done with these beads. We don't need those. So now, what we are going to do, we'll start here. So this is where we ended. Your thread is coming out of this 11-0, we're going to go through this 11-0 and that 11-0. You could do it all at once, like that. There. Okay. Now, if you look at these guys, in between each bicone crystal, there's a set of 3 super 11-0 beads. So there's 1, 2, 3. We are going to attach by this one here, and that's the sticking out one here. So our thread is coming out of the right side of that bead. So let's go into the right side of this middle bead here. Pull it through. This part might start to get hard to see because, you know, you're looking at all these beads together. So now you're coming out of the left side of this one here. We're going to go into the left side of this one. And you're going to do that twice. So it doesn't matter that it's loose here because we'll pull it all tight at once, but it'll give you a better idea where your thread and needle is, at least for seeing on the camera here. So go back around one more time, that, and then go through here, like that. And then we'll pull it tight, pull everything down. There. And see if we can get that tighter. That's quite loose. I wonder if the knot came out. Let me see if I can tighten this. There, and pull this. So probably not a good idea to leave it loose. I'm having a hard time getting this tight here. I wonder if the thread went through one of the let me redo this here. Sometimes the thread or the needle goes through your thread, so that's probably why it's not letting me tighten. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Let's get out here. Just try and reverse it. I don't know if that'll work. So, mistakes happen, especially when I'm trying to get you to, there we go. That, I think that's what it is. You can see the threads all mushed up. So my needle went through the thread, that's why. Let me see if I can get that. So that prevented me from tightening it. There we go. This should, there. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Okay. So let me try this again. We're going to go back through the top bead here. Okay. Unfortunately, doing it this way, it's really hard for you to see. Go through the second time. Tight. And come up through the top bead. Let's see if we can do a better job on the second one. Now you're going to come through your beads and then go to the next one. So we're going to go through the 2 11 O's in that little picot. Oh, something is stuck there. See if we can get through here. I think what's probably happened is the knot went into the hole when I was messing with it. Feels like it. There's something stuck in there. Okay, so that one's on. We're going to go to the next one. So I'll go through the bugle, that, and then go through 2 of these beads. To come out of the pointed one, like that. Now we're going to attach this to the bottom one here, this 3rd bead. I say 3rd bead, it's the middle bead. Pull through like that, and then go through again. And you can kind of fold over your ornament, the edges, so they get out of the way, and then go through that again. Go through the top one. That didn't look like it went through. So it's even hard for me to see. There. So yeah, speaking of AliExpress, I did place an order, and I have a few, so now I'm going to the next one. So you're going to do, so now we have 2 that are attached. We're going to attach 4, and then we're going to put our Rivoli in. So yeah, I have ordered some stuff, so I am just waiting for a few more things, and I think what I'll do is I'll do a unboxing of that stuff, and that's when I'll make the announcement for the AliExpress video. Mostly with the AliExpress video, what it will be is how to search things that you want, how to check your orders, and how to do. I've done a couple of how to do a dispute video. So let me know if that's something you need refreshment on. If you haven't seen those videos, definitely take a look. But so somebody asked me about and that's what I was going to say. She sent me an email. So thank you so much for sending me the email. I appreciate it. And I am working on it. So let's, go through that top one. And then we're going to go to the next set here. So we're going to go through those beads again and through the bugle. She asked about the coins with AliExpress. So if you're familiar with AliExpress, they do have the coins. As far as I know, and I don't know a lot about the coins, I do use the discounts, and I'll show you that in the video, how simple that is to do. But as for the coins, I find, so they want you to look at stuff to collect coins. There's different ways you can collect coins, but the coins also have an expiry on it. So they're totally for to get you to buy stuff. And I mean, I think they do that enough that I don't need help. And I just can't be bothered because they expire, and I don't want to be placing orders because, I may have $1 or 2 of coins. So that's my feeling on that. Okay, so this is your 4th one here. Now, we should be able to pop it in with just the 2. So let me just double. Yeah, it should be fine. So let's secure this one. So I just went through it the one time, yeah. So we're going to go through it twice. The discounts are good, although they are kind of ridiculous, some of them. Like they'll say, if you spend $150, you'll get $3 off. It's like, really? Now, there are some times, I doubt that'll ever happen to me anymore, but in the past, when I was building my stash, I would buy like, they're coming up to a big sale. So just after Christmas, I would buy a whole bunch of, say, tiny crystals, and I'd buy, maybe 2 strands of each color, and they had like 60 colors, so it ended up being a lot. You can check those videos out. They're pretty hilarious. I don't see that happening anytime soon. So I do end up getting a couple of dollar discounts on my orders. But I've also stopped buying from them a lot too, just because I have so much stuff. Okay, so we have 1 and 2 left to go. So we're going to slide our Rivoli in. So of course this is the back side, so make sure you put it in with the back showing that way. Hold that in. This I wonder if I had different size Rivolis. These seem really small compared to the blue ones. I think they are. They are. They're different sizes. So you know what? That's probably why on the other ones I did these guys. Let me measure this. So I said this was 14. That is 14. I don't think I have any other blues out that are not attached. They should be 14s. I don't get it. Where are they here? So I think I used them all up. Oh, there's some right there. Oh, you know what? They're preciosas. Maybe that's why. So, yeah, these are 16s. So that's why this one worked. And it's right at the edge. I don't think this will stay in. So let me take a look here. Yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah, that won't stay in. That pops right out. Okay, so let's regroup here. I am gonna do it like this is the last ornament to go, so hence the pulling it apart. I don't want to mess up anything too bad here. Wow, this just shows you doing it this way is really good. It's holding it in pretty well. There. It's the last one to come off here. Okay. Where's that? That should be enough here. So all we need is 4 of these bugles. And some of these beads. Let's try that again. Practice makes perfect. What? That one's busted. Okay. So this one, we could do it this way. That's how I did it on the others. So let's do it the same way as we did on this one. But you can see there's options on how to do this. So let's grab our bugles. We just need 4 now. And 11-0, a bugle, 11-0, bugle, 11-0, bugle. And one more 11-0. That. And let's take this down. Tie it in a knot. Make another knot. There. And let's get rid of this tail. So now we're going to put our little loops in. So let's go through this bead. 1, 2, 3. Bring these down. And so we're going to go through that bead, through the bugle, and we'll see if we can get through this. Yep, we can get through the next bead. So there's a little loop. Pick up 3. Go through that bead. Go through the bugle. And we'll catch the next bead on the next try. That. Go through that bead. Pick up 3. And go through everything. I'm starting to get a little stressed with all the stuff, trying to get everything ready, because I wanted, this still has to be shipped, so that's hence the stress. But, oh well, they'll get them when they get them, I guess. I'm pretty sure I'll have these guys done. There. So that is what we're looking at. So now let's go to this corner one. Like that. Okay, so if you count this, they're off, like there's 6 spots to attach, but we only have 4, so you're going to skip 2. So the first one we'll go through, pick up that bead on the bottom, and go through the top bead, pull tight, go through it again, and go through the top one. Okay, now we're going to use our bugle to travel across. So we're going to go through the first bead and the second bead, and we're going to go through the bugle like that. Now we want to come around to the corner one, and that's where our knot is. So it's kind of tight here. Let's go through this first bead that's where the knot is, like that. go through the next 2 beads. Let's do it separately. They're kind of bouncy. Okay. So just to get this started, so if you look, this one's attached to here. We want to attach this one. So let's skip this one and we're going to go to this one. So let's go through the bottom bead. Like that, pull it tight. And go through the top bead. Down through the bottom bead again. Up through the top. And then we're going to go around. Let's go through here. We're going to go through the bugle to the next one. Okay, we're coming out of this bead here. We're going to go through the next 2 so we can get to the corner. Get that one in. Okay, now you have choices where you want to put this one. So let's take a look at what we have. So there's one's attached here. We skipped one. One's attached here. Now we're coming out of this one. And we still have one here, and one here. So I think we should do a second one here. So we're going to skip that one. We're going to go to this one here. And then we should be able to put our Rivoli in there. Over. And go through that top bead again. That. Go through the bottom bead. That. Go through the top. Sorry. There. Go around these beads. Okay, one at a time, I guess. And go through the bugle. Tight. And now, you can see this is ready to go. It's super tight in there. Let's hope we didn't get it to kind of put your Rivoli in there. And I'm taking my finger and sliding the Rivoli in where I need it. There. So now we are ready to attach this final one. So let's go through the beads to get to the corner bead. Like that. So you can see that you can use different sizes. So whatever you have, you can use. You just gotta alter it according to what you're putting in there. Because, you know, easily you could see with 2 millimeters difference, what a difference it made. And if you don't have bugles, you can also do like little cross or star pattern with your beads. And I do have a video out there showing that. So if you're ever looking for, so I have to tell you, I have over 950 videos. So if you're looking for a specific thing, even if you're not sure I've done it before, go ahead and you type in my channel name, and then whatever it is you're looking for, it'll bring up my videos of those things. So, and I do try to put the word of whatever I'm doing in the video. So now we're going to tie this off here. I was just making sure it was all in place. One of the things I did, I think in the others, because there's not a lot of room to tie off in here, is I actually tied off in the beads. So let me do that actually. So I'm going to go back down. This is like my third time going down through this bead, but that's no big deal. There's still lots of room, so it's not a... Okay, so that bottom bead, the next bead is, you can see, there's the bead that I went through, this middle bead here. So I'm going to come up one of these sides, either this side or this side, whichever thread's going to let me do it here. There we go. It's coming in. Okay, pull that tight, so that's good to go. So now I'm just going to take this thread, it's in between two beads. I'm going to put my needle in between the two beads, but under that there's a thread holding these together. Just, if I can get in here. I do my work really tight, so that's why I'm struggling to get it through here. Now, let me try it from the other side. Okay, so from this side, so go down through here and bring your needle up. That's very tight. So then take your strand and wrap it around once and twice and pull it down between those beads like that. Bring your needle through, holding on to your loops, and pull tight so you can see there's a bunch of knots there. We're going to hide that in the next bead. So go through a few beads and come out like that. And you'll see that disappear. Everything looks good. Cut this off. So now pop your design back the way you want it. I had my little crystals popping up this way. There. You see how they fold over? Push the beads down and get the crystals up. There, like that. And there is your... So you can use this as an ornament, or like I said, you could put it on a Christmas ball. Let me show you a sneak peek of the next video. So the next video I'll be showing you, there's two other elements. And there's our mistake. I think, you know, it's funny, I say our, there's my mistake. Don't make mistakes. No, mistakes are good. A lot of stuff I come across, it's because I'm doing it differently than what other people do, and I figure out really cool stuff to do. So first of all, let me show you a few things that I've done that I've been playing with and hopefully can get something going. So there's this one here. Isn't the lovely design? So there's the... These are funny. These are not Miyuki bugles. These are like cheap bugles, and look at how pretty they look. So anyway, we've bezeled that. There's pearls. These are rhinestones, like Monty's. And so this didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, but it still looks really pretty. So this would be cool as a Christmas ornament. Then I was working on something like this, but It kind of looks nice, but it needs some more brighter colors. And then I did a quick snowflake. I think I will be doing some more of these on for an ornament as well as for Christmas balls. So let's see on the Christmas ball. Look at that. That looks awesome. So yeah. So this what this one looks like. And then it's actually nice to see it with the white background. You get a better sense of the color. And yeah, I guess that's it for those. But let me show you what I've come up with so far. And you know what? I'm so funny. I say, oh, I'm gonna put this over here because I don't want them to see it until I do the video. But I can't help myself. So this is two of the ornaments. And I have it on backwards. I'm so excited I put it on backwards. Let's bring this out here so you can see. So this is how I attached it around the top and then here. But I made this little embellishment here with these Preciosa pearls to connect these. So these are going to be connected at the top. I haven't decided if I'm going to connect the bottoms yet. But I do have to say, and I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but because these are like the Rivolis have the points in it, these bugles kind of give you a flat surface, but you can see still it's quite elevated. So it looked a lot different than just the ornament without the Rivoli. It sat nice and flat on the Christmas ball. So I was a little kind of concerned that it's sticking out a bit. But after I got this piece in here, and let me flip this there. So I got that piece, those two pieces like that. I am going to put something like this around the side here, and it will attach the two. So that's this here. So it will attach the two. So I'm going to put one of these on each side and it will attach. So hopefully that will come out pretty nice. So stay tuned. We'll probably do, I'll show you how to make this and I'll show you how to make this in a video and then we'll assemble it. And that will be it for the Christmas balls. I think it's time to get moving on some bracelets. I've got a ton to show you. So yeah. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. I know that was a bit kind of all over the place, but that happens when you're I'm doing so many things at once here that is just expected to have something like that happen. Take care, everybody. See you in the next video. Bye.